We're probably waterboarding people somewhere. I certainly hope so.
And no matter how you feel about it, no matter what you want to say about it, no matter which pronouns you deploy, Laverne Cox is a man masquerading as a woman.
Eastern European engineers are one thing. We've got 13 million Mexican peasants that we've imported over the last 20 years who aren't really contributing.
Well, white supremacy, like, privilege and these various other things, they're the phlogiston of political rhetoric, right? It's an imaginary substance, but it can be used to explain anything.
People should start using, Elmer Fudd's deer rifle in crimes. They would actually be much, much more dangerous than these so-called assault weapons, which are sort of scary looking, but they're not actually very dangerous guns.
Maya Angelou essentially was a kind of cultural mascot, a sort of literary character that we tend to attach to older African-American women, kind of cultural avatars that are sent here to teach white liberals the meaning of life.
One of the things that always has kind of offended me about Michelle Obama is that every speech she gives, she gripes about having to pay back her student loans and how hard it was to pay back her student loans. Where I come from, when someone loans you money to do something that you want to do, that's a favor.
And they don't want a national registry of who owns guns because they do believe that at some point they'll be seized. Now, I don't think that's an entirely irrational or paranoid belief.
The question of sex reassignment surgery, which I think is just a brutal and lamentable practice that people should not engage in. We're talking about, the amputation of healthy organs and other kinds of surgical mutilation here, basically for cosmetic purposes.
Yeah, we put a few thousand parasites out of work in Northern Virginia and Washington, D.C.
Sort of subsection of male to female transsexuals who are super excited about this sort of issue. Do not give the impression of being super emotionally stable.
By making it as public as possible that Planned Parenthood is doing what they're doing. Yeah, let's let them get out there and get involved in the election. Let's draw that line in the sand real clearly. And if the Obama administration really wants to be most closely associated with this grisly, bloodthirsty enterprise, then let them.